Hi friends, I'm here with the yoga offering. As always, please go at your own pace, rest whenever you need to, and feel free to skip things or change things if they're not working for you today. Let's begin sitting. If you have something you want to sit up on, you can grab it, blanket or cushion. Come into a comfortable cross-legged position. And either close your eyes or take a soft gaze towards the floor in front of you. Take these first few moments to settle in. You can slow down your breath. Bringing your full attention to what's happening right now in this moment in your body. And much like a meditation, there will be an emphasis on observing, just simply watching all that's happening. But instead of sitting in stillness here, in a moment we're going to begin moving through lots of different poses and situations. Each one a whole different world of sensation, a whole new thing to be with. And so the challenge is to continue to zoom out and be the witness. Identify with the one who watches. And can you do that while you are in action, going towards things, experiencing lots of different sensation, meeting your limits, your edges? Anytime you need to simplify, slow down or simplify what you're doing so you can come back to being here, feeling this. You can let your eyes open, keeping a soft focus. And feel free to open and close your eyes as it's useful for you. So let's start with a side bend. We'll bring the right arm up and over. You can lean onto your left hand or elbow. Trying to stay grounded through both sit bones and yawning out through the right arm. And then circle your right arm back behind you as far back as you can. So you're exploring the full range of motion for this shoulder, your side body. Finish up the circle you're on, coming back to your side bend, and then curve your way through center and come all the way over to the other side, opening up into a side bend on the other side. Start to circle your left arm way back. There's a particular feeling when you are at your edge. See if it can go towards that feeling. full extension, full expression. Finish up the circle you're on, coming back to your side stretch. Curve around through center all the way over. Take one big circle. And you get to the beginning. Curve around through center all the way over. One big circle. And then curve to center. And let's stay there, hanging forward over the legs. That could be into your hands, or elbows, or blocks, or the floor. How much can you let go? Walk your hands in, rolling up. Bring your hands to the floor behind you, fingers facing forward. Roll your shoulders back and your elbows back. And then lift the heart. Take the chest as high as you can. Sternum rising up. Is there more? Release, come up, hands to knees, round back, lean away from your hands on your knees, drop your chin. Roll your way back up. Let's recross the leg, so the other leg is in front or on top. Sitting tall, drop your right ear over to right shoulder. Try not to lift your shoulder to meet your ear. Both shoulders drop, but even more through the left shoulder, looking for a stretch on the left side of the neck. Rotate your chin to your chest. Come over to the other side. Both shoulders drop. Now even more through the right side, reaching through the right fingers. Rotate your chin to your chest. Come over to the other side. Go back and forth a few times. Watching as the sensation moves from one side over to the other. Next time your chin is to your chest, stay there. Interlace your fingers behind your head and let your elbows hang down, stretching the back of your neck. Release the arms, head floats back up. Again, hands to the floor behind you, shoulders roll back, elbows roll back. Lift the heart. Release, come up, hands to knees, round back. Roll your way back up. Let's bring the feet to the floor, hip width apart. parallel. We'll shift hands to the floor in front of the feet. And take a little rock front to back. As you rock your weight forward, looking for a stretch through your toes. As you rock back, getting into calves, ankles, Achilles tendon. And then drop the heels, lift your hips, and come to hang and ragdoll, opening up the hamstrings, finding just the right amount. If it's too much, bend your knees. You can bend them a little or a lot. You can also use support through your arms, either hands on the floor, ankles, or elbows on thighs. Finding a position where you're able to let the weight of your head fall. Feel that heaviness releasing. Let's plant the hands near the front of the mat. Step back into a high push-up position. Plank pose. Feeling your whole body strong and long, the top of the head connected to the heels. Strong core lifting. Whole underside of the body lifting up. Shift your weight forward to lower down, low push-up. You're welcome to drop your knees as you lower. And then come in to your back bend. And that could be as low or high as feels right for you. Could be little baby cobra. Could be coming higher. Feeling what you are doing, feeling how it is now. You might have a memory of this pose, but right now is new. And then back to downward facing dog. Really spread the fingers. Taking weight into your full hand, tuck the toes, lift the hips up and back. You might pedal out the feet a little bit. Bending one knee as you press the opposite heel towards the floor. Waking up the backs of the legs. Down dog may or may not feel like a rest for you. It's a pose that can be a resting pose. If you're able to access ease while doing down dog, then it can serve as a rest. If down dog does not feel like a rest for you, you might instead do child's pose when we come back and hold it. So let's drop the knees and sink back to child's pose now. Finding that feeling of surrender. Coming back to simply watching, just observing. Last breath here. Let's Come back through down dog. Bend your knees, look forward, and lightly hop or step your feet to the front of your mat. Inhaling, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, up to standing. Exhale, arms press down. Again, inhale, arms high. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Step or hop back, lower down. Up dog or cobra. Back to down dog. This time from down dog, let's take the right leg up. Bend your knee in. And start circling this bent right knee, making the biggest circle possible for your hip joint. Feeling the hips open and close. Next time your leg is up, reach it straight. Circle your ankle a few times. Big circles. Both directions. Take your leg a little higher and then bring your right knee towards right upper arm. Extend it up and back. Take it across towards left upper arm. Reach it up and back. Now right towards the center of your chest. Extend it up and back. Big step forward. High lunge. Take your time, adjusting your footing. Sweep the arms up when you're ready. Settle in, feel where you are. One more breath. Tip forward, standing splits, hands to the floor or to a couple of blocks. We'll do this with hips square and with the upper body letting go. Reach that back leg straighter, longer, higher, but letting it be just where it is. Big step back, warrior one, arms up. Let's take eagle arms, right elbow on top. If you can, get the palms together, do so. If you can't reach, just focus on the elbows. Heart lifts, little upper back arch. And then lean forward, come onto the toes of that back foot and step into eagle, Garudasana. Knee on top of knee. If you can, hook your ankle around your calf, do so. If it doesn't reach, just hug it in close. One more breath here. Release, unwind. Half moon, Ardha Chandrasana. Expanding past the tips of the fingers, past the top of the head. One more breath here. Release. Make your way back to down dog. So you might take a vinyasa. You might skip some part of that or add your own movement, using your transition to take good care of yourself. Slow things down again. From down dog, let's take the left leg up. Bend your knee in and start circling this bent left knee. Feeling what you're doing. Next time your leg is up, reach it straight, circle your ankle a few times, big circles, both directions. Take your leg a little higher, and then left knee towards left upper arm. Reach it up and back. Take it across. And send it up and back. Right towards the center of your chest. Extend it up and back. Big step forward. High lunge. Last breath. Tip forward. Standing split, squaring off. Just the right amount of effort. Just the right amount of surrender. Big step back, warrior one. Eagle arms, left elbow on top this time. Lift the chest, sink the hips. Last breath. Lean forward. Come onto the toes of that back foot. Eagle, Gardasana. Knee on top of knee. One more breath. Release, unwind. Half moon, Ardha Chandrasana. So doing the best you can given what you understand and are able to do, meeting your limits where they are as you go towards full expression. And then can you meet how this is with just as much surrender as you do when you're sitting in stillness? One more breath. Release. Make your way to down dog. And then settle into a good rest, whether that's down dog, sitting, child's pose, something else. One more breath here. Let's come back through down dog and step or hop your feet forward. Inhaling, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, up to standing. Exhale, arms press down. Let's bend the knees and come into chair, Utkatasana. Hips sink low. Head reaches high, shoulders low, fingers high. Feel what's engaging. Just the right amount of effort. Last breath here. Release. Inhale, lengthen. Step or hop back, lower down. Up dog or cobra. And back to down dog. This time from down dog, let's bring the right knee forward into a pigeon pose, right side. Make whatever adjustments might be useful for you. If you want a little support under your hip or chest or forehead. Let's bring the upper body back up. If you have something under your right hip, move it out of your way so you can lean to the right. Slide the left knee forward and we'll get set up for half hero. So try and have your left knee pointing to the front of your mat, left toes pointing to the back of the mat. You can sit up on something. You can also pad your ankle. Lean back, pick up the hips for a moment, tuck the tailbone, and then release the hips back down. You can stay on your hands or explore coming lower, possibly just onto your right elbow. Could be onto both elbows. Could be all the way down. We're looking hopefully for a stretch on the front of the left hip, the left quad, but no pain in the lower back, nothing going on in the knee. You can always come up a little bit or go down further. Keep tucking the tailbone. And then to release, let's lean to the right, straighten that left leg out. Give a little rub to your knee or ankle, working out any tightness there. And then we'll fold over this straight left leg. You can adjust the right sole of the foot to the left inner thigh. And then fold over your straight left leg. Inhale to look up. Exhale, release. Make your way back to down dog. Setting up for the same thing on the left side. When you're ready, left knee comes forward, scoot back through the right leg, help the hips get as low as they'll go. See what kind of support might be useful here. Let's slowly release, bring the upper body back up. You can lean to the left. If you have something under you, move it. Slide the right knee forward and then make whatever adjustments you need to, finding your way into half hero on the right side. You can sit up on something, you can support your ankle, you can stay up on the hands or come lower onto one elbow, both elbows, or all the way down. To release, lean to the left, straighten the right leg, give a little rub to the knee or ankle, working out any tightness there. And adjust the left sole of the foot to the right inner thigh, folding over that straight right leg. Let's release. Make your way back to down dog. Let's come all the way through to sitting and back onto our backs. Bring your knees in for a little circle or rock. Drop your feet to the floor. Press your feet down to lift your hips high. Come into bridge. Interlace your fingers behind your back. Shrug your shoulders underneath you. Take the hips as high as they'll go. And then take your arms out of your way. Roll down and rest. If you feel like coming up again, come up again. Could be bridge, what we just did, or half wheel or full wheel or any other arm or leg variation you know or want to try. Each time the pose feels complete, come down and rest. If you feel like coming up again, come up again. If you don't, you can enjoy the rest or move on to a counter stretch. What would feel good next? I'm going to suggest happy baby, but it could be anything. We are moving towards the end of this class, this practice. So if you're enjoying what you're doing, stay with that. If you feel done, ask yourself what's needed now. Is there a last pose or stretch, something my body is needing before winding things down? We all have natural body intelligence, and it may have been conditioned out of you. So this is a time and a place to reconnect with that. And that starts with listening, with asking. Even if you're not getting clear answers, it's a good practice. Just asking yourself, what do I need? You might finish with a spinal twist, bringing one knee across. You might finish with an inversion or restorative pose or a little self-massage. Maybe there's a part of your body that could use some touch. If you are doing a twist or something asymmetrical, you can switch when you feel ready. And feel even on the two sides. Come back to neutral, check in again. What's needed? When nothing else is needed, you can start getting comfortable in your final rest. If you want to adjust your clothing or grab any props. Eventually, settle into a symmetrical, relaxed position. Letting go. Slowly begin to wiggle your fingers and toes. Let this movement increase gradually through your wrists and ankles. Eventually stretching out long through your arms and legs. When you're ready, bring your knees in. Roll to one side, pausing there for a moment. Use your hands to help you up to sitting. Bring hands together at the heart. And just take a moment to silently thank yourself for your practice. You might let that gratitude expand out to the people and circumstances that make it possible for you to be here. And that could extend far and wide. Maybe even sending gratitude and well wishes to all beings everywhere. Namaste. Thank you, everyone. Thanks so much for joining me today. Hope you have a great rest of your day.